You already know what it is. Great Man of God Media TV back with another reaction video. Arlette, Pop the Balloon or Find Love, episode 15. Arlette is popping these episodes out like consistently now. I can't keep up to the point where I really have to pick and choose how I react because I'm under time constraint, but I'm going to react to some of this stuff, bruh. And let's get it popping. But from the looks of this right here, this lineup is extremely curvy. Like, this is the most curviest lineup I've seen thus far. Curvy, 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 curvy. Like, these women, she probably got something back there. She got some baggy pants on. But damn, everybody here is curvy as hell, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Goodness gracious. My goodness. But let's get it cracking, bro. Here we go.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Arlette?
Good, good. How are you? Can we get your name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40
I'll
and
be 41 in September.
Okay.
Yeah. Brian, it was on the show before. Shout out to Brian. He was the guy that was rejected because of his height. But I love the fact that the guys that aren't 6 feet tall, get another shot, because the guys that don't meet the status quo, some of these women who always talk about they want guy that's 6 feet tall, the guy that makes six figures, and the guy that has a six pack. You're lucky to get one attribute. All right? Lucky to get one. But I'm glad he's back on the show.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic
Very
for a major airline.
All right.
So
now,
I fix planes. I want you to get home safe.
we appreciate you. And now, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun. I like trail riding. I live in Houston.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans, but I like to ride horses. I'm a country guy. Okay. I'm still city, but I like to do country things. I like to read. I'm from the ghetto, but I am a nerd. Okay. I like to read. I want to know about things that I don't know. Okay. I like to go lounges, right? I like to go to museums. I just like to really have a good time.
Okay.
The fuck? Well, no, I was like, damn, nobody pop. I like that. But why does she pop? As soon as he said, I like the lounges and I like to read, what does she pop for? That's interesting. But for the most part, the ladies didn't pop. I like that.
Okay. Nice. Now, what are some things that you're looking for in a woman?
Transparency, for sure. Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right?
That's a fact. Transparent is a key, bro. Like, you got to lay all your skeletons out on the table and see. That's how you know when somebody really into you, they accept your flaws and they're still willing to find out more and just build that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And that stage of compatibility. That's what you know. But I love that. Transparency is definitely key.
Loyalty, that really for men, that's a big thing. Loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay.
That's what's
now,
up.
what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto, so I understand that we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really have any.
Okay. All right. So we did get a few pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over to those ladies
Okay.
and why they ended up popping.
No problem.
All right. Let's start right on over here.
The fact
we
that
can
he
have
ain't got
your
no
name
deal
and
breakers.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Okay.
I'm 39, and
You said you're 39?
39.
All right.
Interesting. I see the pattern here. She look good, but she look good 35 and up. But like I told you, the prime years of a female, my bad. The prime years of a female is between 28 and 35. Once you pass that danger zone, as my man Kevin Samuels would say, that danger zone age is up to the female to reinvent themselves. And looks like to me, she reinvented herself, getting the surgery done, enhancements, whatever the case may be. Hey, that's how you want to attract men or make yourself look more attractive? That's cool. And she does look more attractive. So shout out to her. She looks great. Her body looks great. I ain't gonna hold you, especially 39. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
And Mrs. Parker, what do you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
A makeup artist?
Okay,
Shout
okay,
out to
okay.
Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
Oh, here we go.
And Mrs., why did you end up
Promoting your business. That's a red flag. I don't like that.
popping your balloon?
I popped your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker. So you have to have something that you don't like. But you look really nice. You look dapper. Nice to meet you.
It's definitely nice to meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right?
Okay.
I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So
I'm sorry. That dude keeps saying he from the ghetto. Okay, we heard you twice the first time, bro. We heard you. You know you from the ghetto. All right, we know you from New Orleans. When I first saw him speak, my first inclination, oh, this nigga must be from New Orleans. I can hear the accent. I knew he was from New Orleans before he even said he's from New Orleans. Just when I first hear him talk. Now, the fact that you keep saying it, it's almost like a damn nature call, like you promoting a business or something. I'm from New Orleans. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans. From the ghetto. Okay, brother. Like I said, we heard you twice the first time. All right. I don't know what that got to do or anything. I mean, hey man, what time is it? I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans. Nigga, I asked you what time is it. What the fuck does the ghetto and New Orleans got to do with me asking you what time is it? Hey, you going to that party next week, bro? I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans. You know, I don't get down with parties like that. Like, what? Oh, that's funny as hell. I ain't gonna
nothing that you done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me. After me, that's when you upgrade yourself. So that's why I said I don't have any deal breakers, because I don't want to say that, hey, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past, not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay, so that's why.
Respect.
Mm-hmm.
And now, is Mrs. someone that
His answer didn't make any sense to me, but it is what it
what is
is.
your type?
She definitely, she got this cowgirl going on. I'm from the South, right? So I like your outfit. I like what you got going on, definitely.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our next lady over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm 37. I'm from New Orleans as well, and I live in the DMV. And the reason why I popped my balloon is because I am from New Orleans, and just the energy just wasn't vibing with. Like, I think you're super cool. I love the way that you look. But as far as like energy, I feel like I've dated guys from New Orleans before, and it just did not work out for me. So I think because we come from the same place, it just clashes.
Okay. So since we come from the same place, it clashes.
Yeah.
I
I just haven't had really good relationship experiences dating people from my hometown.
You never met Brian. You never met Brian, but today that you did. You know what I mean? And today definitely you was a winner. But the fact that you're from New Orleans, I respect that because I respect my home, and I'm prideful on being a Louisianimal, right? And I definitely was feeling you, but.
Thank you.
Since you popped on me, we don't really deal with rejection too well. We respect that, but we move on.
And then
Nice
Tracy,
to meet you.
Tracy, we actually didn't get, what do you do?
So I work in management. So the person that I kind of link with, we can kind of go into further of my career. Yeah.
What industry? What management? What industry?
I wouldn't like to say. Yeah, I would like to discuss that with the person that I match with. I think that's a little more in depth.
Okay. You're looking good today. I love the orange.
Let's go to our next lady here. We can have your name and age.
My name is Chanel Kidd, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram. I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay, and I'm sorry, we didn't get your age.
I am 42. And the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants. I can be a handful sometimes as well. So, and it can be anything. So it's got to be something that makes you tick, that you can be honest about. So that's why I popped my balloon. And you kind of remind me of my nephew, just kind of. It's just me.
Okay.
Kind of remind you of my nephew? Okay. So you said the deal breakers would be because I don't have a deal breaker?
Correct.
Okay, well, I could have a clean...
I need a man to tell me something. Tell me what he want and don't want.
And
If you
that
can't
will
tell me that, I might jump all over you.
And that will come, definitely. I will definitely tell you where you're going wrong at. But as far as a deal breaker...
He the type of nigga that's going to surprise a woman. Hey, I wanted to give you some roses at your job because I felt like it. type of nigga. He like a surprise nigga, bruh. For a nigga to not have a deal breaker and he said that will come, he a surprise type of nigga. And y'all ladies, y'all already know what that means. He a surprise nigga, that nigga that gonna pop up at your house unannounced. Talk about, oh, you was home. I thought you was home type of nigga. Or just sending you some damn roses or whatever the case may be, just random stuff without planning. He doesn't seem like a planner. He just seems spontaneous. And, you know, there's some women like that. I would say some, but not the majority. Just like she said, she wants to know up front. She wants to know everything that you like or dislike up front. No surprises. Ladies don't like surprises for the most part. This nigga seems like he's a surprise type of nigga. And yeah, that's a red flag. Surprise! Huh? I didn't ask for this. What is this? I didn't ask for roses for 5 days in a row. Why you keep doing this? Because I thought you wanted it. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from the ghetto, and you my lady. You know, we just went on one date, nigga. What's going on? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? This nigga right here, he on some other shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
I have a clean slate with everybody. I'm the type to trust you before I not trust you. I'm gonna give you that grace before I don't give you that grace, right? But I respect how you feel.
I like that response. Mm-hmm. Might circle back, but
you might go get back.
Might.
You want your balloon back?
Do you want that balloon back?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't know. That sounds like a gaslighting response to me. Like you was forced to make him. It was like a forceful answer based off the type of response that he had from you. You know, it's like a nigga it's like he buying you something, and it's technically something that you don't like, but it's still a nice gift. But you're kind of forcing yourself to accept the gift. That's what it seemed like to me. That kind of response, but that's just me.
Yeah, I see. So we're just gonna.
I got the gift of gab.
Let's go on.
It's transparency, love.
Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello, Janae.
Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant, and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about to launch my fitness clothing line called WeFit.
Damn.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Everybody trying to promote their goddamn business, bro. If y'all motherfuckers are out here trying to promote your business or looking for love, straight up, man, y'all motherfuckers need to stop promoting your business if you are on the show looking for love or a match. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, everybody got to plug their goddamn business, bro. Like, what is it? What is it with that shit? That's a turn off for me. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that.
For Brian.
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak. But for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose. And that was just it for me.
How old are you?
34.
34? Mm-hmm. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3? How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
Shit.
Okay.
I should have said 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
Oh my God. What the fuck is going on, bro? I should have said 0 because it's just me. Whose fault is that? You let 3 niggas impregnate you and these niggas is not taking care of your motherfucking children? Like, what the fuck is going on? You gonna blame them niggas? It's your motherfucking fault for opening up your legs to them 3 niggas, bro. What the fuck going on, bro? Like, real motherfucking talk. What kind of shit is that? And then you gonna just, you the one talk about you don't like the nigga because of his pants? That's superficial as fuck. But at least you had some kind of, you know, some kind of time limit on when to pop the goddamn. Actually, you know what? You was the first person to pop. I take all of what I said back. You was the first motherfucker to pop the balloon because you popped them just like you said, based off his pants, which is stupid as fuck. That's a dumbass reason. But the highlight of what you just said says a lot about you. Now, how he knew to ask you that question, that must be some New Orleans shit that he had. I don't know. Maybe he had some intuition that you had multiple baby fathers. I don't know how he knew to ask you that question, but he was reading you pretty well. So that much kudos, points for him for asking you that question about how many kids and how many baby fathers you got. That was A1.
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent.
That's your fault.
There's no man in my life.
No man in your life?
Nope.
Why is the reason for there no man in your life?
Be careful.
Well, my first child, his father passed away.
Oh, okay.
The other 2 are nowhere to be found. So what can you do?
Whose fault is that?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something.
Not you though, right?
God, no.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Possibly.
That's what I was saying, motherfucker. I said the same motherfucking thing. Shit, nigga. The fuck? I said, is this something wrong with your punk ass, nigga? Like you, hey, the first BD passed away. Okay, I'll give you some pass. Anybody can give you a pass on that. It has some sympathy points for that. He had whatever issue he had. He died. The other two niggas, nowhere to be found. That's your motherfucking fault. That's your fault.
But I think I'm just fine.
Really?
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City? Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years? Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
I am Venusian, 39.
And you said Venusian? And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean check in like they're your parent?
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
TikTok creator manager? For what company? Or is it for yourself?
It's for TikTok.
Look at Arlette, like she just said that shit twice. She's a TikTok creator manager. She works for TikTok. Motherfucker, how clear? Maybe you're not on social media like that. Or you don't know what TikTok is, you know. But she said it twice already. She a TikTok manager. Like, like, oh man, listening comprehension is a lost art, bro. Really, real talk. It's a lost art. It does take some concentration to listen, to understand, not listen to respond, right? Folks who have that ability, you know, kudos to y'all. Kudos to y'all niggas.
TikTok?
Social media.
Okay, social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? Okay. Okay.
Oh shit! Everybody got to finish. So I would imagine that all these women got kids. Well, she didn't pop, but the women, for the most part, like I said, they all curvy. They seem to get their second wind after the age of 35, right? Meaning they got enhanced after the age of 35, and I'm cool with that. You know, make yourself more attractive after you reach the age of 35. You know, I'm cool with that. But for the most part, yeah, the women that are up in age, they're going to have kids. They're going to have a higher probability of having children. So my point is that there were other ladies that popped based off what he said about multiple baby daddies. And the ladies were triggered when he said, oh, well, after the first one, why didn't you marry the first baby daddy? Them ladies were triggered. So that means they got children. So
I was just asking because for real men, that's what matters. Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
That's
circumstances
definitely right.
under why I got
That's
pregnant,
definitely
but
right.
that's nor here or there, and that's not what I'm here for.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
Thank you. Let's go back here. Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
Okay. All right.
How old are
Now,
you?
why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women on how many baby daddies you got, and then, you know, it's just, does that matter? You say future, so that's their past, it's not their future. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
my balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all. I
You can't have any more. You
I'm
choose
choosing
not
I
to
choose
have
not to
any
have any
more.
more. I have a
Okay.
almost 14-year-old and
Okay, yeah. Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
do you necessarily
Okay.
believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future?
Not-
Because
not-
I mean, I can look at you and say like you made people make mistakes. And it could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but your past doesn't determine.
When it
Let me step in real quick before that got me triggered too, because y'all motherfuckers would rather have a baby than get married. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all motherfuckers would rather have a baby than get married. It's supposed to be you get married, then have children. So for the fact that you have multiple, I'm just talking about in general, for the fact that you have multiple baby daddies and you're unmarried or you were not married before, that says a lot about you and what you value, right? But I'm going to do a second thing about his approach. His approach is direct. A lot of women don't like his approach. He's too direct. And like I said, I kind of sense that he's a surprise type of nigga. Not a planner, but somebody spontaneous. But yeah, him asking these very direct questions, how many baby daddies you got, that's going to trigger a lot of these females. You know what I'm saying? And it showed. Everybody popped pretty for the most part. I think the lady right here in the purple didn't pop, but I'm not sure. For the most part, the majority of the ladies pop because his direct approach. Women don't like to be, let's just keep it a buck. Women like to be coddled to and pandered to. But you have to also read the room, right? In terms of the ladies that you're dealing with. But for the most part, like I said, based off this interaction here and how these ladies responded to the questions he was asking, they were triggered.
Once is a mistake. Twice, that's on you.
Okay, so then say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake, so you once is a mistake, and then twice is not.
What is she talking about? Say if you get married, okay. You need to add some context around your response. When you're talking about, well, let's just say you get married. Married what, for the first time? When you married for the first time, it's supposed to be forever. So, and of course, the divorce rate is an all-time high. I'm divorced. But when you get married, you're supposed to be with that person for life, for the most part. Now, you having a pattern of getting married and divorcing more than once, that's on you. That is a pattern behavior. That is some kind of coping mechanism that you need to deal with and have therapy to help resolve that issue, right? But based off this response, she needs to add more context about, oh, well, what if you get married? Because that seems like an emotional response to me and not just thought all through. Or maybe she just, she's projecting her own personal experience in terms of the mistakes, plural, that she made and choices that she made. By trying to really, just trying to accept the mistakes that she did in her past. But, it is what it is.
I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay.
You should have learned from that very first mistake. Okay,
Lessons are
and
to
not
be learned.
saying that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before
Marriage
the next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I done known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So yeah, you are honey bun.
Okay.
You're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, the aggressiveness that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me.
That's not aggressive. That was he's. Whew. Ladies, y'all are very emotional, man. I would say he's assertive and direct. I don't say he's aggressive, but women are going to look at his approach as being aggressive. But me, I'm looking at his approach as being assertive and direct. That's how I look at his approach. Women, for the most part, don't like that. Again, they want to be coddled and pandered to, but you got to really handle each woman case by case basis. But his direct and assertive approach is going to turn women off, right? Her explanation about, she's accepting the fact that having multiple baby daddies is it should be accepted. It's not. She's basically not owning herself accountable for the mistakes of having multiple baby daddies. She's not holding herself. So again, reflection and self accountability is something that women really don't like to talk about. They don't. You know, it takes two. You know what I'm saying? So you not marrying your first baby daddy, you have a child with a second one who ain't shit. Whose fault really is that? You made the choice to have sex with him, right? You made that choice. So I like this. This was a very eye-opening, entertaining. Arlette, you always do your damn thing. The way you the way you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The way that you come up with these different people to be on your show, right, is second to none. Nobody can top your show in terms of the quality is concerned, as far as my assessment. So,
and we stand on what we talking
my
about.
roots come from Texas, so.
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
Okay, so
you know what I mean.
South,
so
the
when
battles of the South,
all right,
like
Brian, Brian, let's move on. Let's move on.
No problem.
Oh, she don't
Have a good
like
day,
that. That was triggered. She don't like that. She don't like that shit at all.
If we can have your name and age.
Oh, she popped.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Okay.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy. I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, just overall, that's it.
Okay. So you a follower?
No, I went out. That's why I said I didn't pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
Okay, so you didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Just the energy from it. Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time. But then it started to feel like an attack. And I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No. Okay. Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay. So there's 4 billion women on the planet. I'm a black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter. So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you
I
have
understand
the choice.
that.
You have the choice. We all have the choice.
I have the choice, but
Yeah.
you're judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. So I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many kids
and your
you have?
preference. I have 3,
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2. Okay. So it's no disrespect towards that, right? But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man. That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top tier
That's exactly
man.
right. Why? Because there's
Yes.
billions of women on this planet. All right?
I respect your opinion.
Woo! Y'all gonna get triggered, bro. Y'all gonna get triggered when I say this shit. I agree with him. She has some key points as well, because he did contradict himself. He came in and said, I don't have any deal breakers, right? His deal breaker is obviously multiple baby daddies. That's his deal breaker, right? Am I right, audience? So He came in and said, I don't have any deal breakers. He kept asking direct questions to the ladies. How many baby daddies do you have? And then would have follow-up questions as to why they made that choice. So that is his deal breaker. Right? So like I told y'all, he's a surprise type of nigga. I did not tell y'all niggas. I told you he's a surprise nigga. He walked in and said, I don't have any deal breakers. Well, guess what? Surprise, nigga. I don't like you having multiple baby daddies. Well, you didn't tell me that. You said that you had no deal breakers. Didn't I tell y'all niggas that? Chauncey, I'm too good. Damn, I'm good. Now, the ladies, this lineup, which the word I was looking for was curate. Yeah, Arlette does the best job of curating these ladies. Or just the people in general, the ladies and the men, and her husband, my bad, because they work as a team. Arlette and her husband, they do a fantastic job of curating the ladies and the men to be on their show. Top tier. Now, based off this lineup, this is a very mature lineup. Everybody seems to be 35 and older for at least the majority of these ladies. And I love that. I love to see our older women and men get a shot at love and stuff like that. But what he said about top tier men, meaning, you know, basically you're a high value man, if you will. Yes, you're a high value man. They're not looking to settle with a woman with multiple baby daddies. It's just a fact. One, like he said, will let you get away with one. So let's say you were married and you got 3 kids in that marriage and you're 41, you look great. We will give an exception. You in that same age bracket, 41, but got 3 different baby daddies? No. You're not looking for that. We're going to get a 10-year younger version of yourself with no kids. That's 10 years, a 31-year-old versus a 41-year-old that got 3 kids from a marriage. We're gonna get that 10-year younger version of yourself. And like he said, there's 4 billion women on this planet, like he said, just for context. So he has some valid points, but he also, again, contradicted himself coming to the room talking about, I don't have no deal breakers. Well, indeed, your deal breaker is having multiple baby daddies, right? That's your deal breaker. But yeah, again, I said the women don't like his approach because he's aggressive, according to them. I look at his approach as being assertive and direct. But women are emotional beings, so they're going to take his approach as being aggressive. So it is what it is.
Okay.
Okay, well, Brian, that is all the balloons popped.
No problem.
But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. That's all I wanted to react to, family. Like, I don't have time to react to every single one of these damn matches or whatever on the show. But for the most part, Brian was on the show for a second time, didn't find a match. And he really showed his true colors now. I think the type of woman he's looking for is not black, honestly. He needs to find an Asian woman. He needs to go to Thailand, get one of them subservient Asian women, all right, to do what he says, because they will tolerate him as long as, you know what I'm saying? Hypergamy is a real thing. But I don't think he's going to find no damn black woman, a black American woman that's going to roll with his program. He's going to have to find a non-black woman to get with him. And I don't think it's going to be Arlette's show because she highlights black Americans, right? She highlights that, which I love. So good luck to Brian. Hopefully you'll find your match in another country. Go to Thailand, go to Japan, go to DR, go to Brazil, find you somebody over there because they will accept you, right? But anyway, those are my thoughts on that, family. Leave your comments down below if you made it this far. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Family, till next time, signing out. Peace.